The Bold and the Beautiful, a heart-wrenching week of secrets, betrayals, and heartbreak in the upcoming week of The Bold and the Beautiful, April 28th to May 2nd, 2025. The storylines intensify as long-held secrets and emotional conflicts come to a head. From Steffy and Taylor's fury over Brooke's actions, Ridge's conflicting loyalties, to Hope's shocking discoveries, the week promises to be packed with drama and heartbreak. As tensions rise, the characters are forced to confront the painful realities of their relationships, setting the stage for intense confrontations and life-altering decisions. Here's a deep dive into what fans can expect. Steffy and Taylor's fury. Brooke steals the spotlight as the highly anticipated Forrester Creations fashion show draws near. Steffy and Taylor are blindsided by the harsh truth. Eric Forrester has orchestrated the entire event to reunite Ridge with Brooke. Taylor and Steffy's shock is palpable as they learn that Eric has been manipulating the situation, even going so far as to ask Brooke to wear her wedding dress to remind Ridge of their past. This is a move that neither Taylor nor Steffy can ignore. Steffy, who has been a staunch defender of her mother, Taylor, feels betrayed by both Brooke and Eric's involvement in this manipulation. Taylor, too, is devastated, realizing that the battle for Ridge's heart is not yet over, but the game has been rigged against her. Despite Ridge's commitment to Taylor, Eric's manipulations create an emotionally charged environment that threatens to fracture their relationship. Brooke's conflicting emotions and Ridge's loyalty. Brooke is caught between her feelings for Ridge and the complex web Eric has woven around their relationship. As she steps onto the runway in her iconic wedding dress, it becomes clear that Brooke still holds out hope for a reunion with Ridge, but her actions do not go unnoticed by Steffy and Taylor. Ridge, too, begins to question his loyalty, torn between his commitment to Taylor and the undeniable pull of his past with Brooke. Eric continues to push Ridge towards Brooke, subtly encouraging him to revisit their past and perhaps rekindle what they once had. Brooke, for her part, is hopeful, but Ridge's continued loyalty to Taylor seems to be his anchor. Ridge knows what Eric is doing, but despite the manipulation, he still holds strong to his love for Taylor. However, with the pressure mounting and the events unfolding, will Ridge eventually succumb to Eric's insistence and abandon Taylor for good? Taylor's final showdown with Brooke, a physical confrontation after the fashion show. As emotions run high, the tension between Brooke and Taylor reaches its boiling point. Taylor confronts Brooke, accusing her of being the mastermind behind Ridge's wavering loyalty. In a heated argument, Taylor locks Brooke in a dressing room, leaving the two women to face off. Their conflict escalates quickly, with both women unleashing years of pent-up anger and resentment. Taylor, frustrated and furious, strikes Brooke, causing a painful blow. But in the midst of the chaos, the confrontation takes a dangerous turn when Taylor, in a fit of rage, grabs a pair of scissors and slashes Brooke's dress. As they struggle for control of the scissors, a tragic accident occurs. In the heat of the moment, the scissors plunge into Taylor's chest, fatally wounding her. Brooke, shocked and horrified by what just transpired, desperately tries to stop the bleeding, but it's too late. Ridge, who has been unaware of the confrontation, arrives just in time to witness the aftermath, Taylor's lifeless body and a bleeding Brooke, who is in shock. Eric's role in the tragedy. A man behind the curtain. Eric's actions are soon revealed to be the catalyst for this tragic chain of events. By encouraging Ridge to reconsider his relationship with Taylor and pushing Brooke to wear her wedding dress, Eric has effectively set in motion a series of events that will have devastating consequences. The tension between Brooke and Taylor, combined with Eric's interference, has created an environment ripe for disaster. Ridge is now faced with the unimaginable, the death of one woman and the near death of another, both of whom he loves deeply. As the Forrester family reels from the loss of Taylor, Eric's involvement in the tragedy becomes a focal point. Will Ridge ever forgive his father for his role in the chaos? Will Eric continue to push for Brooke and Ridge to reunite, despite the toll it has taken on his family? Katie's growing suspicion. A new love triangle emerges meanwhile. Katie is becoming increasingly aware of the complicated dynamics surrounding Carter, Steffy, and Daphne. After witnessing an intimate moment between Daphne and Carter, Katie begins to question the relationship between the two. She can't help but feel that something is off, and her protective instincts toward Hope lead her to confront Carter. Katie warns him to stay away from Daphne, but her concerns run deeper than just a casual flirtation. Is Carter truly being manipulated by Daphne, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Katie's intervention puts Carter in a difficult position. As he becomes more entangled with both Hope and Daphne, his loyalties are tested. Will he remain committed to Hope, or will his attraction to Daphne lead him down a path that could destroy his relationship? Hope's shocking discovery. Liam's tumor and a devastating revelation. Hope's life takes an unexpected turn when she begins to notice strange behavior from Liam. He has not been visiting Beth, and when Hope goes to his house to check on him, she finds that he is nowhere to be found. Her suspicions grow, and she begins to search for answers. It's not long before Hope discovers the truth: Liam is suffering from a brain tumor. But that's not the only shocking revelation. Hope learns that Liam's tumor has progressed to a stage where it is inoperable. Hope's discovery sends shockwaves through her entire world. As she grapples with the news, she struggles to come to terms with the fact that Liam's time is running out. She is faced with the heartbreaking reality that she may lose him forever. But as she tries to understand what this means for their future, Hope's relationship with Liam becomes more complicated than ever. The loss of Liam may bring her closer to Carter, but the guilt and grief she feels are overwhelming. A tense week ahead. New relationships and old wounds. As the week unfolds, the drama continues to build. The Forrester family is torn apart by tragedy, betrayal, and confusion. Ridge, still reeling from Taylor's death and Brooke's injuries, faces an impossible decision: remain loyal to his family or succumb to the manipulations of Eric and Brooke. The relationship between Hope and Liam becomes strained, as Hope grapples with her feelings for Carter and the undeniable pull of her past with Liam. Katie's concerns about Daphne only deepen as she becomes more suspicious of the young woman's intentions. And with Steffy still grappling with the loss of her mother and the pressure of supporting her family, the emotional toll on the Forrester family is greater than ever. The fate of the Forrester family is in jeopardy as old wounds resurface and new conflicts arise. The next week promises to be filled with heartbreak, shocking revelations, and difficult decisions. Will Ridge choose loyalty to his family, or will he succumb to the pressure of Eric and Brooke? Can Hope find peace with Liam's fate, or will her relationship with Carter face its own set of challenges? And what does the future hold for Steffy and the Forrester family as they navigate the fallout from the devastating events of the past week? As always, the bold and the beautiful keeps viewers on the edge of their seats, with twists and turns that continue to captivate audiences. The coming week promises to deliver even more drama as the characters of B&B are forced to confront their pasts, their relationships, and the uncertain future ahead.